Shades Rio, Shadowy, and Kylie Cover Her, an episode of Rain Code, where between episodes I just did this, and I did all Vitality so I could mess up a bunch of times. We got more Last Resort. I think I got this one, which removes the key. And I got these two, which removes more keys from, I'm guessing, the entire puzzle. Like, this is the solution key selection, so this removes it from the entire investigation, like, once we're in there. But this one, I guess, is only in Shinigami Puzzles, which I don't know what Shinigami Puzzles are, because I couldn't find it in the tutorial. And then I realized I looked over here, and these are speed boosts, which would probably help me a lot with drift, because I drift. But, I didn't notice those. But anyway, we're gonna go to the last place. Oh, wait, did we just talk to them?
So, what room is this? It seems to be locked.
I told you, it's just storage. They keep it locked up because there are some confidential documents inside. Among us researchers, we treat it as perpetually sealed off.
Well, unlock it right now. We need to see if the detectives are hiding inside.
You didn't? Oh my god.
The only key is held by the Peacekeeper's director.
What?
Hellsmile?
Director Yomi has it? Aren't there any other keys?
No. The Peacekeeper's director personally manages this area, so he has the only key.
Okay.
I see.
So
Guess we
this
don't
room
need to
is
look
kind of
inside.
useless.
This conversation never happened.
Right.
Okay, so the storage room is actually garbage. It has no information.
Who has the key to this
Or
room?
more like it doesn't hold any super relevance to the case unless we want to go looking through files on people's like medical records and whatnot.
There's gotta be some kind of secret here.
Right, let's take a
Probably.
look inside.
Yeah, let's look at the private information. Let's make sure we find all that. Oh my god, we really are. I know we're the good guys, but also we really are just going into a filing cabinet and looking at the employees' information.
Private information.
Yeah.
From the look of it, it seems like ordinary storage
Pretty sure that
space.
this is somewhat illegal.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure it is, no matter what. Like, this is private property. Like, I'm pretty sure we could be seen as technically trespassing.
You're invited on here.
The files lining the
not
shelves appear to be
trespassing, the
mostly
CEO
old
invited
research
us.
logs.
Kind of.
Yeah, I guess. He invited us. He did not invite Twilight. Or
that too.
or any of the other detectives. None of the other detectives, all of them could definitely be taken away for trespassing.
Everything
Yeah,
else is
that
just
is
junk
part
and
of it.
We could
experimental
just be taken
tools.
down for murder.
I guess this has nothing to do with the incident.
Right.
Nothing here seems
That's
to
it.
pertain to
Just
homunculus
murder. It's not
research
an egg or
or
anything.
High Ward's ultimate secret.
I mean, I kind of... Wait. Interesting. I mean, I guess
What?
that kind of tracks, because it's their employees' information. Why would you put top secret info here? Because I'm thinking, right, if Hellsmile doesn't know about the project, that means it's somebody else. Which would be even more surprising. It's like, is it really, Makoto? And he just was lying about it, you know? But it wouldn't make sense for it to be here anyway, because it's just kind of employee information, you know? Why would you... I mean, I guess it is his key, so you could maybe... You could maybe guess it might be in here, but at the same time, I think it's more... It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Like, there's a lot better places to hide than here.
Huh? How do you know that?
There's a section with a missing file. He probably already disposed of anything he didn't want others to see.
Okay, so he probably did.
The secret we're looking for won't be here anymore.
Okay.
So, the evidence has already been destroyed. After we finally found the secret lab, too.
Well, I don't think this is the secret lab. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we find out there's a different lab, because here's the thing, right? This isn't really secret. It's more like hidden, you know? Which I guess are kind of similar, but then again, it's like, I feel like it shouldn't be a secret that a company has a lab in the first place.
there's
Right.
a folder on the desk. The desk is covered in dust, but the folder isn't. Amaterasu lab map. Guess it's a map.
Wait, so they got in here, and they used the map. Wait.
Guess.
Wait, no. No. It was,
No.
it was
I don't
Yako.
Like this.
It would have been Yako who had the map, because
Unless
he,
Yako
because it was
swiped
next to
off
the
of him.
photo that he tried to hide.
Unless he swiped it off of him.
Maybe he may have swiped it off of him. If he didn't, that would explain why there's a map there, because Yako wouldn't know this place. But then the next question is, how did he get in here? Because he didn't have Vivia, and even if he did, I don't think he could take it out of this room, because you would have to take a solid object through a wall, which even as a ghost, I don't know I don't think we can take objects and take them through walls, unless Vivia is just hiding that from us. But if he is the one who had the map, how'd he get here? Because he would need the key off of, unless if he has a forte that he's hiding, which I doubt, because the WDO knows he doesn't have a forte, right? Like you get that
Right.
tested, so the company at large would know if he has a forte.
Can they? I don't even remember that.
I mean,
man.
because because if you have a forte, you're like a master detective, but he's just a normal detective.
I mean, in that sense, yeah, but they got no way to prove. But yeah.
Well, they would
in that
test
sense-
you, so it would be public information if you had one. Unless
Is
if
it?
you unlocked one later in life, because I mean, it seems like
Or
they
did he just not tell him, and he just not get
I
tested?
mean, I guess, yeah,
Is there a
because if
test, or is it just like, do you
I
display
mean,
it?
it could be just a lie detector scenarios, technically.
Well, lie detectors aren't even real.
Well, I know, but I mean, it could be just a honor system where it's like, hey, do you have
Right.
powers? And they're like, yeah, I have this massive headache because I keep hearing people who are just saying nothing. It's like, oh, you have
Wow.
super hearing. Good to know.
Good to know. That
God,
sounds more
it's
like,
empty
you know,
inside.
suffering from auditory hallucinations than anything, but
Hey,
shit.
maybe.
Well, no, I'm specifically referencing the one girl who had who could hear people,
Oh,
like
yeah.
who could hear everything. She had so sensitive hearing that I don't remember what was the extent of it, but she could hear heartbeats. That's what it was. She could hear heartbeats
Right.
in a radius.
You can tell if you're lying
In a good
based on the
radius.
slightest thing of that. But even that's not even accurate, because that's how the heart detector works, but that's not accurate to tell if someone's lying or not.
True, but also if you're hearing heartbeats, I feel like that's more than hallucinations. Like
Yeah,
if you
that's
knew there were,
different.
if you were blindfolded and 30 people came in the room and 20 lived and you had no clue, and then R5 came in and they were like, okay, how many people are in here? And you said
And you
15,
were saying
it'd be like,
25.
okay, yeah, you have a way to detect at the very least.
Right.
And she says it's from hearing heartbeats, which I could believe. But yeah, that's just super sensitive That's insanely sensitive hearing.
The map we saw
Right.
outside could
Honestly,
have
that
been taken
sounds
from
like a
here.
curse to me.
Yeah,
What
no,
do you think?
it's in Kanto, it's basically
That
the one
yeah, I
sister
do
who
know
can
that
hear
movie.
everything. There's one sister who has
Yeah,
super
yeah,
sensitive
I remember
hearing,
that
and that's
movie,
her.
Yeah, yeah. Is my audio not
Why would it be
fucking
left
coming
out then?
A little bit. I think most of the
Damn.
time it is, but I also hear
That's what
static
sucks.
sometimes in the background, so
through?
I'm not
really?
sure.
Damn, that's really bad. That's quite shit, in fact.
I mean, it's not
There's
that loud.
nothing
It's a
else
very
here.
quiet haze,
Seems like
but
we
it
weren't
is a
able
bit
to find
static.
anything of note. Sheesh. I was hoping this suspicious experimental lab would have a hidden passage or two.
For now, let's finish our investigation here and go to another room.
Such a pain. But I guess we have to.
Okay. And there's nothing over here, huh? Okay.
That place is suspicious.
By the way, what made you suddenly decide you wanted to take part in the investigation?
Didn't I just tell you why? There's no mistake that the truth you seek is dangerous, or peace and quiet may crumble away. But I remember the chief's words. Beyond the truth may be something far more important. I must see what it could be.
Sheesh. I don't get it. What in the world is he talking
it.
about?
He's just waiting to see.
Okay, I don't think there's anything else here. Can we just leave? Yeah, okay, we can just leave.
I think that's about it.
Okay. I'm gonna hit another. I am gonna hit another save, but this time I'm gonna save over the
You feel
previous
like you're
one
gonna be
because
trapped
this one we have more
somewhere?
free roam ability, so we could probably use this one if I need to go somewhere around here specifically.
Right, like if you forgot a collectible or something.
Yeah, I think I got both of them, so I think this chapter is cleared, but
You know, just in case.
yeah. And one thing I did find out when I was going collecting them all, it actually goes across saves. So if you get it in an older save, you don't have to play up to the point you got to. You could just jump back to your future save and you'll have the collectible. Which I was
Sweet.
like, what? Oh my gosh, that was insane to me because I was like, oh god, I gotta play all the way up to that point again. It's like, nope.
That is a good. That's
think I've
something
checked
almost
everything
any
I
game
could.
should have it integrated into its system. The
Yeah.
ability to like save achievements throughout files.
I knew it. You didn't get any clues for the case.
Shut the fuck up. Did you not see those solution keys we got? Like, at least like 10 of them? Okay, maybe it was only 7, but still. There's more than one. So shut the fuck up.
We have learned a lot here.
What?
But what do we learn?
I mean, we learned. But okay, I don't know if Human knows about the solution keys, right? Because it's not his power technically. It's like Shinigami's responsibility to know the keys. But at the same time, we clearly learned something. Like, you can't say we learned nothing.
That's all I can
Right.
do to
It's a fucking fact that we learned that files are missing. Yago hid a picture, you know? Like, they're just plain statements
The
that we
doctor
learned
is a fucking freak who talks to robots.
and wants to do them. I don't know why. He's the
Right.
one who wanted to roofie the robot. I mean, what? No, he's the one to have a jacuzzi with it. Who said roofie?
After
What?
all, I'm more interested in the story than the truth. I think we should
Right,
return to our
right.
bodies soon. There's not much time left.
For what?
Oh, then I'll go back too.
What exact? Is there like a limit to this power, or and we lose a connection if we stay out for too long, or is it that that it's getting they're searching around, they might find us soon, even though it's not like we've been here for like a week or something, just sitting in
Right,
this room. That's one thing about when the games try to give suspension, like, oh, we should probably call it here, and it's like, what do you mean? I've been like running around for an hour, like 3
I've
hours
been
now.
running
Like,
around for
I feel like if they
18
would have found
hours,
us, they
I'm
would have by
tired.
now.
Right.
He's got a knife.
Get him.
Imagine we just dodge away.
Hey, you're back. How'd the investigation go?
Well, I managed to get a lot more information thanks to Vivia's help.
Whatever, just tell us what you found. We don't have time.
Sure.
Okay, fine. Honestly, I respect that. They respect our time. Not to have to restate everything again.
So nothing you found leads us directly to the culprit.
Yeah, but it's called clues, not answers? Like, I'm just saying? You had a bit of high hopes for
Right.
clues.
Yeah, sorry.
If only we could get a glimpse of Dr. Weska's computer.
What could we learn from that?
The security logs. They should be saved on the doctor's computer.
True.
If we could check the logs, we could clearly see the security system status. With
Yeah.
that, we may be able to figure out when and how the culprit entered the lab.
Yeah.
Can't you check the logs with that computer instead?
No.
I can see that the log file exists, but you must log onto the doctor's computer to see what's inside.
You were in the doctor's lab. Why didn't you check his computer?
Because I was a fucking
You cannot
ghost
touch
dipshit.
anything while using spectral projection. So obviously, we couldn't mess with a computer either.
Well, why didn't you possess a peacekeeper in the room and make him order the others to do it?
Sorry, that's
Don't
media.
be realistic, please. The ghost form isn't all powerful like that. It cannot take over someone else's body, nor can it be hurt. In fact, you weren't able to hear the conversation between Yuma and me when we were using spectral projection.
Master, I think you should carefully remember that spectral projection trait.
What? Not being able
Why
to
do you
be
say
seen?
that?
No reason. I just have a feeling.
The spectral projection trait. There's a lot of traits to it. You can't be seen, you can't touch things, you can walk through walls, you can walk on
I think
floors
she just means the
still.
ability in general.
Okay.
And, like, what he's done with it and what he could do with it.
Ghost form traits. Okay. There are several limitations. Okay. Yeah, true. Oh, so it's like, it'd be like, why couldn't Vivian commit the crime? Because he's a fucking ghost. He wasn't even there.
Since it can't be done with spectral projection, someone has to go back there and look at the doctor's computer, right?
Yep.
That's basically jumping right into enemy territory.
Mm-hmm.
Which we're already in.
Yeah, but this is technically a safe zone.
Halara,
This is bad. His heartbeat.
it's gone.
Serious? Is the chief gonna be alright?
I love how they have not tied any, like, here's the thing. As much as he lost that much blood, if you're really trying to save him, you should maybe, I don't know, roll up some clothing to act as, like, bandages so he
A
doesn't keep
tourniquet or
losing blood.
something? Right. Stop
Oh
the
my
track
God.
Stand there.
or whatever.
Right.
Well, he wasn't standing, he was sitting down.
It was only a matter of
Right.
time to begin with, but it looks like that time has come.
No!
So we're gonna use the mystery
What
labyrinth.
should I do? At this rate, it'll be over for everyone. Chief Yako,
Why?
Alara, Fubuki, Tetsuhiko, and even Vivia
I mean,
refuse to let it end without saving anyone.
To be honest, even if you want to go to the mystery labyrinth, you don't have enough clues.
really?
So you're saying we can't do anything until we check the doctor's computer?
Wait, that's interesting. That's very interesting. She
It won't
knows.
even let you in.
Well,
Like,
no,
what's
she.
on the
I think it's more interesting that as much as she doesn't know, like, she seems to be dumb, but then she has some omniscient ability to know that you don't have the Keyblade. It's like, what?
Right.
It's kind of seems disconnected almost to her dumb comments, which I guess would make sense because she is a god, so you know she could be omniscient in some form or another, you know.
Right.
Or maybe that's just one thing about her power. She knows that, hey, you're missing something, so yeah, you're not doing it. Or maybe, because I think she said you could go to the mystery labyrinth, it's just that you'd be stuck, right? Is the thing. You'd be stuck there
Right.
and you wouldn't be able to
And
leave.
you just die. No.
Hey, Master. You've always been relying on others until now. Isn't it time for you to handle this by yourself?
I was actually gonna say that, right? I was thinking about how would you get to computer, but I'm like, what if he just charges in, right? By himself and just cause he's already gonna be under the crime, right? So
Right.
this has happened multiple times in the past, so why doesn't he just run in? But then I realized that doesn't make a whole lot of sense because as much as he could get to the computer, because everything is unlocked, but there are two people in there who would see him, so he wouldn't be able to
And
look at
then
the logs.
shoot him.
He doesn't even know the password, so how would he be able to get in the computer, you know? As much as he could get to it, he wouldn't be able to get into
Do
it.
anything with it, right?
You may be a
I'm trying to think,
trainee,
like, maybe
but you're
through
still a
power.
detective. Try to save everybody on your own without asking for help.
Why are we deaf?
Save them all on.
Like we have no hearing. We when we're talking to her, we have no idea what's going on in the world with our hearing.
Right. We're just we lose walking
guess you're
into-
really not that type of person, Master. I'm just teasing ya.
Nope, time for a suicide mission. Yep, just like I said. Even though it's not that smart, but honestly it fits Yuma. Because
Yuma,
he doesn't do
He
smart
isn't.
things.
what's wrong?
I'm heading back to check the doctor's computer. We have to find the final clue.
Wow.
Wait, are you heading in there as yourself?
Why not?
You know what you're doing, Yuma? It's all over if you go out there and get caught.
Do you know how many times I've been caught, Desayuko? You've been there one of the times when we were clean caught and then we got away. Like, you should know
Right.
that bullshit happens where I live. I have plot armor,
all
dude.
the time.
Thanks to our investigation while in ghost form, I have an idea where the Peacekeepers are located. And that is
Okay.
our only chance.
But you also know they're located in his lab. So... Okay?
Before Yomi comes back with more Peacekeepers.
Okay, that
Alright.
is smart.
I'll leave the investigation to you, Yuma.
Okay, at least he has a plan, you know?
Are you sure about this?
Yeah. Or
Our
more like
hands are
it
full
seems
just
he
trying
has
to
some
treat the chief.
logic behind it, right? Like, you know, not waiting for reinforcements to come back. Like, that makes sense.
Right.
We have no choice but to leave it to Yuma. The doctor's computer should have the security log and other important data hidden.
I like how her moving has no effect on her voice, because, like, you know when you're talking to a fan, and it, like, sounds like a robot, or, like, it, like, keeps, like, not reverbing, but, like, it keeps getting
Oh.
caught. Like, it's a very weird effect.
Right.
But, you know, if you're moving like this, your voice would change as you do the movement, just slightly. Like, I'm not
Right.
saying she would be, like, changing, like, her complete
Like
depth
that
of
he's
voice.
in the fan, but it would be
Inside.
like just alternating.
Right.
as
Yeah, it would
I'll
be
see to it.
alternating slightly as you do the movements, you
I
know?
should join you. That way, if you get caught, I can use my forte.
I mean, okay, that isn't a
No,
bad
Fubuki.
idea
That
either.
is
Please
also
secret-
something.
That
No,
doesn't-
agree
oh
to
my
it.
God.
That's the part that I
Powerful when
said that
everyone
made
is in
sense.
danger.
It's like in case he does get caught, he should just use that.
Okay, saving the power for when everyone's in danger is kind of dumb because, like, what are they gonna do? They can't escape, you know?
Right.
I'll be fine.
Like, even if
Reverse-
they know when they'll be attacked, it doesn't really help when they only have, like, I think she can only go back, like, 5 minutes or something, if that, you know? So, like,
Right.
they could prepare as much as they want, but they're not, you know, they're not, oh, I guess they could hide.
Or they could like, in case like Hilari gets shot, they could just throw Desahiko in the way.
Wasting time takes a lot of energy, right? It should be saved as a last resort.
Or Yako's
No,
corpse. It's probably more bullet
I'll
absorbent.
stay here as well.
Why? You should go.
Why? There's no reason for him to go, though.
There is nothing for me to do.
And he could be your guy's scout. Like, let's say we get caught there.
Right.
He could tell you guys the information, even if we know that would be useless because we're the only one who needs to know the information. He could be your scout without actually being there, you know?
Besides, even if we found the truth, it would not improve the situation here.
True.
So you're just gonna give up? You gotta be kidding! Fine, I won't waste time asking you anything anymore. Just go to sleep or whatever. Yuma, you're our only hope. Show him you're no longer just a rookie.
Right. I'm heading off now.
Why is her hoodie
Master,
moving like that?
You're
Looks so funny
acting
to me.
pretty.
I'm pretty sure it's because she's doing compressions.
It is. It's CPR, but at the same time, it's just the.
I am a detective after all.
Looks funny to me.
Well,
because
it's
it's staying in
training one.
perfect form, not folding or anything.
Seems like my training is working.
It was moving up and down, wasn't it?
It was bobbing, but it wasn't folding.
Well,
That's the
she's not
thing.
moving her arms at all. She's doing, like,
Well, that's the thing. It wouldn't need that. That's just like how like cloth works. It's just not behaving normally. Is my point.
Oh, and Master?
Don't die.
Regarding the clumsy girl's timer winding power, you should probably keep that in mind too.
yeah, probably.
Yeah, you
Why?
probably
For a
should.
key, I assume.
Probably has nothing to do with the case. Just a feeling. You know, just in case.
Sure. Alright, let's move carefully so the peacekeepers don't spot us.
But, I think there's one in this hallway. No, they're not here anymore anyway. Wait, can I look forward? There we go. The scientist is still here. Wait, is that a peacekeeper? Yeah, that's a peacekeeper. Okay, never mind.
He just runs into him like, hey, could you help me? I'm lost. I need directions.
No, there's no one over there. There's someone there, but I can go this way and they won't find me. Okay, no one's over here, so I'm able to go. How close is he from here? He can't look up or down, he's just like, yep, that's a wall. Okay, I'ma pay. It's Apple Pay, basically.
Right.
I managed to get here without being seen, but there should be more peacekeepers up ahead.
True.
I better keep moving and stay out of sight.
What do you mean?
Wait, what if some toxic gas is still lingering around?
No?
Nah, just kidding.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's just not correct. We know that for a fact. Also, how would I know? Like, this is kind of an unfair angle. Like, I can't check the corners from here. But we know they're in this room. Okay, one. Oh. Look at this. Oh, the shoes.
This is an interesting box. That's a nice boulder. That's a very nice boulder.
There's still some peacekeepers.
Oh my
But
god.
once I'm at the computer, I'll be in their blind spot.
Would you?
Are you going to
I'm not
I think
sure
that
about
is a
that
wall
one.
right there.
I just need to reach the computer without being seen.
This mission is
Thankfully, they're both
impossible.
steering exactly the
you gotta make sure
opposite
you don't get
direction needed
clumsy.
to see you.
Oh, we told. Is this gonna be?
There's no time. We need to hurry up and check the.
I'm
All that's
going.
left is to
Jesus
check the
You
Christ.
just fucking walk over. Hey, why are you still standing here? Dumbass. Very, very
Oh my
dumb
god.
dumbass.
Who's there?
Oh no!
Jeez, I told you not to get clumsy.
You're that terrorist detective. How did you get here?
I walked here.
catch you and report to Director Yomi.
Oh yeah.
Master, you'll have to take a chance in the mystery labyrinth.
Wait, I didn't check the computer yet. I have to do that before going to the mystery labyrinth.
Then what are you gonna do?
Just
What do I
goes
do?
for it anyways.
Are we gonna get time traveled?
Just come quietly.
Because if he's asleep, he could get back to his body until Fubuki. He could tell Fubuki, to time travel, to go backwards and save her ass. Cause that's what I was thinking, right?
Resistance is futile. What's the map?
It's Helara?
Alara?
No, it's Vivia. Okay, why?
Sheesh. What a pain.
You're my hero,
I
Vivia.
want to die someday.
What?
Okay, put
Why?
the needle down, Vivia.
came to help.
It's just
Genuinely
I
surprised.
always like to keep
Let's
this
get you
syringe
to your
in
room
my pocket.
now.
In your
Okay.
pot. Oh, he just has like knockout in his pocket. It's not
Looks
creepy
around.
at all. Oh my goodness.
No, not at all.
With a syringe, he's like a walking combat.
I
I
mean,
know I should leave you alone, but curiosity got the best of me. You are like death itself.
no, she's right
You've
next to me.
said that before, but I'm not the death detective.
I can
No
hear
matter.
things just fine.
I will be a witness to the end. Once you obtain the truth, I'll see if you choose to scream or fall silent.
I don't get what you mean, but you really saved me.
I mean,
Now I can check the doctor's
you can
computer.
just take him straight at his word and just be like, yeah, okay. You know, and just continue from there.
You really helped us out there.
Shit, I'll be back.
Let's wrap up this
That's
investigation.
so stupid. You fucking kicked a can. Oh my god. Can I I actually save real quick? Because I do think this will be the last one, because we are gonna call it here. We're gonna go, yeah, this one. Okay. Let's go and pull this up. If you enjoyed this video, do this on the top screen. If you have any questions, send in the comments below, order a Discord server. There'll be a link to that in the description and our about section. Item is in the same two places as they're associated. On the left is recommendation from YouTube, and the right is the series rain code in its entirety. And we'll see you next time, fellow Shades.